What's up, everyone? Scott the TroutHammer here, and nice surprise, this early in the season, well, early in the fall season, they stocked my stomping ground with trout, so I think we got to come here and hammer some. Yeah, this is my least favorite time of the year because by the time I am available to go fishing, I've only got like an hour and a half of daylight left. Pumpkin beer's nice though. Yeah, anyway, we are back at Waverly Lake, and sort of give you guys the conditions we're in. So we're having a strange fall right now. Fall has sort of like mellowed compared to most falls. This weather is actually weather that's pretty typical for May here in Oregon. We've got some really still air, like no wind at all. Temperatures are real mild. I'd say the water temperature is somewhere in the low 60s. Turned over, got clear again, but now it's going to turn over again, start getting opaque going into the fall season. But yeah, that's the situation we're going to be in. I'll show you guys how we adjust for early fall trout fishing. But before we get too far in, I'm trying to get this channel to grow to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to do that. So if you could please hit the subscribe button down there, that notify bell there, so you're gonna be the first to see all the great content that's gonna come from this channel. And it's also my Saturday video, which means I got some shout outs to give. So yeah, so you guys know I've been giving shout outs to new subscribers when I record my Saturday video, which today is. So today I got shout outs for Christian Gonzalez, Chuck Herr, Mock Indignant, Sean Connors, Lurvacht, Angler Nyapak, Caleb Hansen, Marvin Tudela, David Miller, and Mike Hackathorn. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Really means the world to me. That's how this channel is going to get to the point I want it to go to. I can't do it without you guys. And a big thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel. That subscription setting are on private. You guys know who you are. You guys are my rock stars. All right, now it's been a while since I've trout hammered. See if I still got it. Yep, you saw me. There you go, guys. That's a fish. There we go, guys. That's unreal! Oh, this is such an awesome looking fish. Oh, yeah! All right, guys, check that out. Well, water levels come up a fair amount since the last time I was here, and it's a little on the opaque side, so I think I know what to do. I think we're gonna go with about a 2 foot, 6 pound monofilament leader onto that Carolina rig, going to a size 4 Trocar octopus hook. And yeah, it's my #1 color power bait for a reason. We're sticking to the chartreuse. Getting it down the shank and eye of the hook, so plenty of that hook points exposed. The reason we're going with that 2 foot leader is because it's still pretty early in the season. The trout, they like the colder water. They want the water that's going to be the coldest. So in this case, where I think the water temperature's gone down like maybe 20 degrees since the summer, we're kind of in a reverse, sort of like a reverse pattern than normally when I fish for trout, so sort of like backwards. We're starting deeper. That should be good. And if nothing else, you gotta remember, fish orient their eyes upward for food, so shallower the better. That nice and tight, and we'll get a bite alarm on there. All right, so that's rod #1. And now I've talked plenty in my other trout videos about using the 2-rod system that I do. So you do have to have the special endorsement in Oregon to fish with 2 rods, which I do have. So I got the 1 rod set up with power bait, and I got the other rod where I'm going to fish some lures. I'm going to start with a silver and blue Thomas spoon. The reason I'm picking this color is because the water's a little bit on the clear side, and we got a bluebird sky day. That silver color is going to stand out a lot better. And I'm going to be fishing this on my 7 foot light action rod. Get this straightened out. 7 foot light action rod, 4 pound copolymer line. And I've said this before in previous trout fishing videos, but the biggest reason for the 2-rod system I use, isn't so much to catch more fish faster. I mean, that's a nice side effect of it, but it's actually to find out what the fish want faster, find out what color presentation they want, what lure presentation they want, and once you zone in on that with stock trout, it's just, lay into them all day. You'll have yourself a great day. Even though I'm trout fishing right now during the fall feed, when they stock lakes and ponds like this with trout, it is a great time to fish for bass because it's an easy meal for the bass. So use your trout presentation, jigs, plastic swim baits, things like that. You'll catch some monster bass this time of year. Another part of that is because the water temperature, the climate under the water is pretty even. Most of the places you're going to go on a lake or pond, so you're going to find bass and trout in the same places. So obviously bass are going to be eating the trout. That and trout really don't have the natural defenses that species like catfish and bluegill have, where they have the spines that come out. Trout are pretty easy for them to eat, kind of like the shad. And so a general rule I follow with trout fishing is I use a color of spoon or spinner or presentation of hard lure for about 10 minutes, and if it doesn't get any action, they don't dig it, switch to something else. Well, I've been in this spot for about half an hour. I think it's time to move. That looks like carp angling. Started at one spot, going for trout. Was there for like 20 minutes. Haven't had a bite yet. But you guys? Yeah. That's kind of sad. It's come to this, has it? Whoa. Little bluegill. Oh wow, look how purple this one is. See all the purple in it?
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! I can't.
I'll get this one back in the water.
Oh no!
I am so surprised I am still catching these guys this late in the year. That's a crappie. There we go. I thought these guys died out of here this year. Man, that's my first Waverly crappie this year. You do exist. Caught the unicorn. I don't even know if you guys can see me right now, but got cold real quick, got dark real quick, and besides family came out to fish and didn't have anywhere to fish, so I gave them the dock I was fishing on. If I can get to a spot that's a little better lit. Can't really complain about the fishing. Sorry about the traffic noise. The parking lot's right by the highway. Didn't get any trout, but surprised I got the panfish I did this late in the year, especially crappie. Where have they been? I guess that's a testament to how I've grown as an angler over this year, with the circumstances in my life not being able to fish the ways that I wanted to fish this year, not being able to do anywhere near the amount of trout fishing I normally do. And I was still able to catch some panfish in a lake they just stocked with like 2,000 plus trout. Might have to think of a new nickname. But I'll show you guys something here. This has always been my indicator of when to switch everything over when you fish this pond, is when these things are closed for the season. And you gotta go, you find a bush. Well, stay tuned because the video's not over. I've realized that last couple weeks filming, there's been a very tragic shortage of Sophia content on this channel. So we're going over to my parents' place where they're doing dinner right now. My wife's already there with Sophia. We're gonna hang out with my daughter for a little while, so stay tuned. Sophia, look at how cute you are.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, you having fun?
She was reaching earlier.
Is that fun?
Yeah.
My coworker gave this to me,
And she did.
but it's like shoes. You know, they still play with it. They don't know it's not
Yeah.
all complete. Yeah.
So she gave
Go ahead.
this. Out we go. Out we go.
Oh,
That's what we call
cute.
the BB's car.
So she'll get to ride on that.
Sophia, you having fun?
And there's another one like that's a table.
Oh, yeah.
And there's stuff on the top so she could stand against it. It will help her strengthen her legs.
Cool.
And if she touches things, they make noises and sounds and everything. But yeah, it's the bright lights and the noises.
I was trying to help her touch it, but she doesn't get it yet.
She says, this reminds me of the arcade.
She got these ones.
She likes the ball spin.
Yeah.
Spin the ball. There you go.
She's so excited.
You turn the ball like that. There you go. Do that.
Ooh, you just turned off the... Okay, there it goes. Huh.
This is a volume over here.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
So
you
that's
know how
that's
to
the
make
loud. Alfie knows this. He's played with this from. He still plays with this.
Does she take a binky at all?
So this is what it looks like when a bass eats a smaller fish.
I wonder if, like,
In case you guys didn't know.
The hard rubber one,
Yeah.
the harder one. I wonder if those kind of help.
Okay, come on, honey. Oh, she's so tired.
Yeah, she's been teething last like month almost actually. She was so tired and the teething was happening, so she was like, I am just done. Let's go home. I am out. Speaking of that, I think this is where I'm going to call for this video. So I forgot to mention at the top of the video that the giveaway is still going on for my top 5 Lucky Tackle Box finds. So in order to be qualified in that giveaway, you guys need to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and just comment below. Just let me know what you guys thought about this video. And comments will qualify you if you're subscribed and you like the video also. But yeah, I'm trying to get the channel to grow to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to do that. So if you could, please hit the subscribe button down there, the notify bell up there, so you're going to be the first to see all the great content that's going to come from this channel. And if your account setting is on public, I can read your name and I can give you a shout out on the video I record on Saturdays. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, tips up, tight line, and have fun fishing.